Hello guys, welcome back to series of automation with Artos. Today we are going to look at how to store and present test plan and test details using Artos framework. So let us get started. So what you see on your screen here is the test case that we created in the last tutorial using the templates. I'm going to just quickly run you through how templates are used and then we'll start on today's tutorial. So template is basically you select the class, and if you want to create a new test case, you just type ART, hit control space, and select the desired template. So in this case, it will be a test case template, and it will output the skeleton for you to write a test case. And user generally writes the code between these two lines here. So in this template, we did not explain what is the annotation test plan is doing. So in today's tutorial, we will try and cover that in detail. So what is the use of annotation test plan? So first of all, test plan, as name suggests, it was designed to store the short description of the test case or the test plan itself. Now, one thing you must know that the test plan annotation is optional. So even if you don't have it, the test case will execute as normal and you would not see any side effect. And test plan annotation attributes are also optional. So if you go inside a bracket and hit control space, you will see that there are 6 attributes that user can populate, which is nothing but a metadata that remains with the test case. So let's look at each attributes one by one. So the first attribute is called BDD. BDD is also known for behavioral driven development. In these, generally people use Gherkin language, which utilizes the keywords like given, when, and then to write a test plan. So this test plan annotation, you can write these attribute and then put your BDD test plan in here. And if it finds those keywords given, when, and, or then it will format your test plan into a separate line and capitalize those characters. So when it comes to reading that test plan, it becomes easy. It also has another attributes called prepared by and prepared date. So these helps user register their name, so we can go back to the person who originally wrote that test case, and it also stamps the date, so basically we know how old this test case is. If you have a strong review regime, you can also add a review date and reviewed by. I have not added them by default, but you can enhance it as required. So these are the 6 attribute you can add. So there is one called description, so that allows you to add a short string description. So whatever works for your company or your product, I think you can choose to use. How you can modify the template? So by default, I have provided these 3 information, but if you think that you may need more or less, you can go to template and find the Artos test case template and click edit, and then you can modify this information here to show you the less or more information. I'm going to keep it as a default for now. The other thing you can do with the test plan annotation, that you can also have it at the unit level. So you can copy paste at unit and then add your desired information here. So let me just quickly modify that and say given test is valid, then it will run, right? So I'm just making something up to show you how it works. So when you execute the test case, you would see that it's formatted and printed for you to look at. So let's execute that. So test case 2, we are adding the test plan annotation. Test case 1 doesn't have it, so you will see the both will execute without any problem. If I click on execute all, you will see that test case 2 has all these information printed and it's separated these keywords into a new lines and capitalize them as I explained. Unit also has the similar thing, so it added all the information that we added. So it ran the test case, and inside that unit, and then it ran the second test case. So this is how test plan annotation influences the log. If you go see the log file, so if I click refresh, go to the all log, it would be very similar to what you see in a console log. So same information is represented here. The advantage of that is that when you are reading the logs, you don't have to go backwards and forwards between the test script. If you have enough information here, you can maybe judge from there only, right? So I find this very useful. And if you are using test template, it will populate the name and the date for you, so there is no burden on you to write all these every time. But you can enhance the template to meet your need. You obviously have to add your test plan yourself. So this is all for now, and please stay tuned for the next feature, and I'll see you then. Have a good day.